Good morning, all. CamelbackTrading.org coming to you this Thursday morning, December 3rd, and we are looking at the SPY ETF's market profile here on Window Trader. Looking at the last 2 days, 2-day balance, went out with a price probe. Now, when K went up and took out G's high, that's where change took place. Now, I'm not using this. I didn't use this as a price spike. I did not like the way K, L, and M kept coming back in and violating that. But it's definitely an area I will keep an eye on if we ought to come back to it. Right now we're trading above value, in balance at the upper end. Remember, we have the price probe, which is L's high. We're right around there, so we have to see if it's accepted or not. Now the Russell, 6-day balance, they definitely had a price spike. When K took out I, that's where change took place. Never saw it again. K, L, and M. M dipped into it, but came up above it. So that's a very visual area right there. They also went out with a price probe, but I's high. That's where buyers were yesterday, and that's also the top of value. So that's going to be important for the buyers to hold. Otherwise, any acceptance back into I's range, you'll see the POC from yesterday in IWM. 6-day balance. Triple Q's, 2-day balance, but right now they're looking to possibly gap higher above yesterday's high and attempt to get to the top of that 2-day balance. Again, there's 75 minutes to go prior to the opening. These are all early looks at these three indices. As far as us, again, 2-day balance. Let's go over destinations and a game plan. So right now on the upside, there are 3 destinations. Yesterday's high of 366.96, overnight high of 367.27, and now all-time high of 367.68. For the downside, we have the price probe of 366.89. Then we have our overnight low of 365.78, which is just above the afternoon pullback from yesterday of 365.49, and then yesterday's low of 364.20, and then filling that daily gap at 363.12 from December 1st. So game plan for this morning. Again, very early. A lot can change in the next hour and change. But they're hovering right around the top of yesterday's range. I think I need more market-generated information. If we are to pull back, if we were to open with initially with higher value, pull back, keep value higher, overlapping a higher, I want to see what happens here at G's high. Now, any acceptance into M, we basically know what could happen in M's range. So that's going to be something to keep an eye on if we do get acceptance into that. So I don't think I would take a trade right away. I think I'd want to see if G holds or if we do trade all of M's range. If we don't trade all of it and G period high holds, you can take a call play out below M's low. On the flip side, if in the next hour we gap higher, then I'll look to take a call play against M's high. Now, again, it's a 2-day balance, so depending on how big the gap is, if the gap is right around the all-time high, then I won't take that call play right away. I want to see if we take it out. You would have gap and balance rules apply if that was the case. If the gap is maybe within, still have 50 cents to the high, you can take it and see what happens at the all-time high and out if the gap fills. Short play, again, can you take one against M's high? You can if we open below it. I'd certainly be out if we take out M's high. So those are very early plays in the trading day. Again, come to CamelbackTrading.org and you'll have those plays all day. And then just quickly on the charts, I'm going to show you just the daily chart for now. It's a 2-day balance. We spoke about this yesterday. You take out the bottom of that balance, good chance that gap I just talked about would get filled, and then you have to worry about acceptance into this whole area from the previous high if you're a buyer. If you come out of the balance to the upside, obviously it's an new all-time high, and then the big question is, do you get extension away from it? That's the key. Monthly and weekly are up. Weekly is one time frame and up 5 weeks, but you want to start getting extension away from previous monthly and weekly highs. Good luck trading today. Have a great day, and we'll recap at 4 p.m.